I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
first pitch just minutes away. Live from Arlington, Texas. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. About to get started here for Game 1. Now it's the shortstop.
¿Cómo andamos?
Todo bien, está bien, está bien.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one in the air, center field. Carter on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 24, Yordan Alvarez.
This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and
Vamos arriba.
he'll take a trot around the bases. And the Astros jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team.
Gran juego.
Manuel Gaming, a ese es mi cumpleaños y hoy lo estamos celebrando también. Así que
Good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of here?
lo estamos celebrando hoy,
Here's the
ayer
former MVP,
y
Jose
hoy.
Altuve. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Voy a prender la cámara.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Tengo
Hits against a
cámara.
firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Ya.
One out and a runner at second here in Game 1 of the ALDS.
Felicidades atrasadas.
Gracias.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Caught him looking for the
Hey.
K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
At the plate, Yainer Diaz. And that is that. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show.
Ahora sí estamos hablando.
Back at Globe Life Field. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Tatsuya Imai. What do you have on him, Chris? Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. And that is out of play. The 0-2. In the air to left center. Alvarez on the move to the gap. And there's one away. Seager stands in down. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Got him. That's the second out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now at the plate, Wyatt Langford. And a foul ball.
No sé qué pasa, tengo
Two
problemas
down,
con
nobody
Twitch.
on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Game one of the... Series. And stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. So here's Christian Vasquez. This one in the air, right field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play. Next to hit, Jake Myers. There's a line drive to left field. Two down.
Batting now, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
And now the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. The throw won't get there in time. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Number 3, shortstop,
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Fly to center his first time. And that drops in for a strike. First and second, two down. Here in game one of the ALDS. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So.
They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Rangers nothing. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back in Arlington, bottom of the inning, Jake Burger stepping in for the Rangers.
Jake Burger.
Splits the plate. That's strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Next to hit, Evan Carter. And there's the strike. That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
That gets by him. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play.
And it stays fair. 1 runs in.
Kita kami picho por favor.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. He's not stopping on his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park homer. On to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Got him swinging. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 3 and the Astros 1. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Doubled in his first AB. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Ripped on a line to center. Carter ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now Correa up to hit. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Up next to the Astros. The first baseman,
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Could be extra bases. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Golden opportunity right here. Up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it. Safe. And they take the lead.
He kept a run off the board with that effort, Boo. 2 runs could have easily scored on that play, but he was able to knock it down with the dive and limit the damage. I'll tell you what.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And a foul ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double.
Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 9 men come to the set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Brandon Nimmo. Fly to left his first time.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. Right through there for a strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one hammered. Smith going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Here's Corey Seager. In the air, right field. Smith settles underneath it. 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Popped up. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
Try to slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be.